5,000 kilometre journey across Australia, heading up the Supercharger Highway to Rockhampton, then making a sharp left turn across Queensland and the Northern Territory, charging where we can. Okay, leaving Mataranka Springs, heading to Katherine. We've got a good charge of 97%. Pretty short day today. Katherine's only 100 k's or so away, and we'll get there with 75%. Glory days. Got to the Katherine caravan park, the big four. Beautiful little spot. Got here with 69%. The estimated estimated arrival was 75, but we did a fair leg of that journey sitting at 130 just to see how much the effect was. So it dropped about 5% over 100 k's. So good fun, but probably 100 k's around the outback is probably the best way to go. So we're here for a night. We're actually here for 2 nights, and then Darwin up on Sunday. Only about 300 k's to go. This is what the car camping setup looks like. A couple of chairs, a couple of beds in a reasonably sized tent. Not too bad at all. Enough room to stand up in. Pretty comfortable for the odd night we had to camp. Just been charging up on 15 amp at the caravan park. About to pull out. Thank you, Jeffrey. So we've got 100%, that's good. Going to Darwin. And we'll get there with plenty, about 20% or so. So that's good. On the trips, we're going to reset today. So we've done 4.5 already, so we've got to do a bit more than we thought we would. Reset today. Last leg of the journey, no charging required. Just get to Darwin. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning in Katherine. The weather's finally warmed up, so we're on our way. Okay, here we are in Darwin. 4,834 kilometres later, 158 watt-hours per kilometre. And there is the sea, blue sea of Darwin to prove it. Great trip. Do it all again in about 4 weeks' time. Okay, so this is the charging stats for the whole trip. As you could probably tell, I was pretty tired by the end of that trip. My voice was a bit croaky, but now I've had a few days to relax. I can look at it all in the clear light of day. So we used superchargers 6 times, mostly through New South Wales and the bottom of Queensland. And the other interesting stat is that we used the 3-phase 11 kilowatt charger from Tesla Owner Club 8 times. So they were the most used things, and then we quite often used a 15 amp from a caravan park or at a motel. We never used the 20 amp 3-phase, we never used my backup 3-phase 32 amp tail or my single phase, and we never used the Type 2, so they sort of came along for the ride, but by and large it was Tesla chargers or the 32 amp 3-phase charger. And not everywhere charged us for charging. Sometimes it was included in the hotel rate. Sometimes we paid extra, as those you can see in those roadhouses, we sort of just paid equivalent of 50 cents per kilowatt. So if we charged at 20 kilowatts, we gave them $10 or rounded up just to be on the goodwill side. So our total cost of trip for vehicle energy was $256.74. And if you compare that to a petrol car doing 8 litres per 100 kilometres, it would have normally cost us $921. So pretty good trip. Very interesting part of the world to go through, and Tesla Model 3 can do it fairly easily. So I'll be doing another series of videos on the way back home, and we'll go via Alice Springs, Port Augusta, and across from South Australia. So until then, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.